In May 2007, Architecture 2030 joined with the AIA, ASHRAE, IESNA, and USGBC in a Memorandum of Agreement. This agreement established the starting point for joint efforts to measure and reduce building energy consumption as the national average energy consumption of existing U.S. commercial buildings as reported by the 2003 Commercial Building Energy Consumption Survey, CBECS. CBECS data is a set of whole building energy use measurements gathered by the U.S. DOE's Energy Information Administration, which can be used to determine a building's energy use intensity using kBTU per square foot per year as the metric. It further established a goal of net zero energy buildings by 2030. The AIA has been a proponent of sustainable design since the AIA Committee on the Environment, COTE, was formed in 1990, which had its roots in an earlier energy committee founded in the early 1970s. They have published several position papers on their website. One position paper is titled Sustainable Architectural Practice, and it recognizes the responsibility of the building community for non-sustainable practices in the past. It says we must alter our profession's actions and encourage our clients and the entire design and construction industry to join with us to change the course of the planet's future. It promised to work toward a 50% reduction in fossil fuel consumption by 2010 and a further 10% reduction in each of the next 10 years. It further promised to encourage sustainable design practices via education and research, and to work with other national and international organizations in these efforts. The AIA will develop standards for the architectural profession that incorporate greater sustainability and will work to document performance of buildings designed to conform to the new standards. The AIA has also issued a statement supporting the development and use of rating systems for measuring the sustainability of building designs. Among the recommendations contained in this document are that building sustainability rating systems should be consensus-based, that they be validated by third parties, and that they include limits on water use and reductions in waste, and in use of non-renewable materials. Of particular application to the subject of this course, the document recommends that rating systems must require specific goals for significant reductions in energy use and promote the use of renewable energy sources. The AIA has also issued a position statement on quantifying sustainability. Quantifying Sustainability, a study of 3 sustainable building rating systems, and the AIA position statement. This document includes a side-by-side comparison of the Green Globe's, LEED, and SB Tool 07 sustainability rating systems. It does not rank them or provide a value judgment, but it gives insight into all of them. It also includes an AIA position statement about rating systems and encourages their further development and use. ASHRAE is actively promoting sustainable buildings on many fronts. It has provided research, educational material and programs, technical information, and legislative support for the American continents and around the world. Among the most important contributions ASHRAE has made are its standards, which are consensus-based technical documents that cover a wide variety of subjects. Often they are adopted by reference or in their entirety as parts of building codes. Even when not adopted as local building codes, standards such as these may be considered the standard of care for architects and engineers in litigation. The ASHRAE website provides access to the standards. We have provided this link for you in the resources section of this course. ASHRAE Standard 90 deals with energy use in buildings. It was first published during the oil embargo of the late 1970s and has been extensively revised since then. It is widely referenced by building codes and rating systems, including LEED. Standard 189 is titled Standard for the Design of High-Performance Green Buildings Except Low-Rise Residential Buildings. This standard is expected to supplement the LEED reference guide and other sustainable design guides. ASHRAE is cooperating with several other organizations in this effort. ASHRAE's vision for net zero building technology is that the building community will produce market-viable NZEBs by the year 2030. ASHRAE will drive NZEB technology by getting the needed tools into the hands of its membership by 2020 to ensure its NZEB vision is realized. ASHRAE sponsors about $3 million in research each year. Most of the funding comes from donations from ASHRAE members and ASHRAE's internal funds. This research fuels advancements in heating, ventilating, and air conditioning systems and technology and supports the Society's thrust for sustainable buildings. ASHRAE has published a system of rating the energy efficiency of buildings called Building Energy Quotient. This is a voluntary rating system that complements rather than competes with LEED and other sustainability rating systems. ASHRAE is also developing certification examinations for high-performance building designers, along with other certificates that will recognize advanced learning in specialized subjects. Architecture 2030 is a nonprofit organization founded by architect Edward Masria. Its goal is to promote the design of buildings for net zero carbon emissions by the year 2030. It is one of several groups that are working together to accomplish this goal. The United States Green Building Council is a nonprofit organization of industry and institutions that work for a sustainable society. It created the Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, LEED, building rating system, the most popular and widely used sustainability rating system for buildings. It is recognized and applied all over the world.